If you have knee arthritis, you might find it difficult finding a comfortable sleeping position, particularly for your knees. So in this video today, I'm going to show you 3 ways of making sleeping more comfortable for your knees in 3 different positions. So we'll start with, if you like sleeping on the back, if this is your preferred position, sleeping on the back. Now, this is what happens when you lie on the back, okay? So when you lie, your legs are pretty much straight out like this, okay? So it forces the knee to extend and sometimes overextend. Now, the thing about arthritic knees is they don't, sometimes you lose that last little bit of extension, or you can't fully straighten the knee. Now, when you lie on your back, you're sort of forcing it to straighten. So you're kind of forcing it into that really uncomfortable range where your knee starts to get really achy or uncomfortable, okay? So all you need to do to make it feel more comfortable is use a little cushion. So you put either a small pillow or a rolled up towel, you put it right under your knees, okay, like so. So that stops your knees from over straightening or overextending, and that usually makes your lying much more comfortable. Okay, so you can experiment with different sizes of the cushion. Some people need a bigger cushion, some people can get away with a smaller cushion, so you can experiment a little bit to see which one feels more comfortable. So that's pretty straightforward. Now, if you prefer to sleep on your side, okay, so what happens when you sleep on your side is that your one knee goes on top of the other knee, and that contact or the pressure between the knees can sometimes feel quite uncomfortable because your arthritic knee tends to be quite sensitive, okay? So a simple solution to that would be to use a pillow again. So usually for this position, you only need a thin pillow, okay? So you put a thin pillow between your knees, okay? So you can have one leg sitting directly on top of another leg, and you've just got a cushion or a pillow between the knees. So that just cushions the whole area, makes it feel way more comfortable. Now, if you're one of those people that tends to sleep on the side, but with the bottom leg straight and the top leg in front like this, okay? So if you prefer to sleep like this, take a pillow, double it up, and then put the top leg on top of that pillow, okay? So that will, again, it will give it a nicer, sort of softer surface for this leg to rest on, okay? It's actually it can be quite a comfortable position for your hip and your back as well, okay? Otherwise, you can use a body pillow in front here, all right? Now, if you are one of those people that likes to sleep on the stomach, which, by the way, I don't recommend sleeping on the stomach for more than one reason. So when you sleep on the stomach, it's actually not that good for your neck and also for your lower back, because you tend to arch your back quite a bit. But look, if that's the only way you can sleep, if you can only sleep on the stomach, this is what you can do to make it more comfortable for your knee, okay? So let's say I'm sleeping on the stomach. So I'm going to lie down like this. All right, so what's going to happen? My knees tend to overextend again. So it's the similar kind of situation when you lie on your back. Okay, so as we know, arthritic knees, they lack that last little bit of extension, or they can't fully straighten. So when you position yourself like this, you're kind of forcing your knee to overextend, which makes it feel pretty uncomfortable. So what you do in this position, you take a cushion, a pillow, and you put it under your ankle, so under your feet, okay? So by placing a cushion under your feet, you give your knees a slight bend, which takes a lot of stress, a lot of pressure off your knee joint. So then you can lie like this a lot more comfortably, okay? So just quickly to summarize it, if you prefer to sleep on your back, put a pillow under your knees. If you sleep on your side, put a pillow between your knees. If you sleep on your stomach, on the front, put the pillow under your feet or your ankles. Okay, so that's a general rule of thumb, but to find the right comfortable position, you got to experiment a little bit. Some people prefer a bigger cushion, other people prefer a smaller cushion. So you gotta try it, test it, see what works better for you, and then use that.